What's up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd Show. I'm Steve Trezza.
Scott Burnett.
Katie.
Tim Burke.
And we're back for our 51st episode. Welcome back, Katie.
Yay.
Coming back for a second week in a row. Katie Desanay Rockwell.
Desanay.
It's her stage name now.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
I want to be Scott Anthony Burnett then.
You can be Sab.
Oh, you're in my head. I was going to call you Sam.
It's not on yet
Vroom, vroom.
on live. So
Okay.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Yeah. So, what's up, guys? Welcome.
Whoa. Going through puberty there?
I do that sometimes.
Oh, I forgot we monetized, so we got to wait for the ad.
Yeah, there's an ad.
Oh, we have ads now. Oh, it's for Triple X.
It
So,
looks like trash.
we got some Talkin Bouts. We got some Factor Crap. We got a little bit of trailer talk. All's more lame. Actually, we don't have Factor Crap. We're not going to do Factor Crap because we'll get to that. Well, maybe we'll do it. We'll see.
It's either we do or don't.
Anyway, how was your guys' week?
we
We're gonna talk about something that we don't usually talk about.
We just put it in Talkin Bouts. It's the same thing.
We're gonna talk about something that we don't usually talk about, which is we're gonna get into a big video game discussion this week because of the Nintendo Switch.
I think we always do get into a video game topic.
Yeah, but this is a bigger
At some point.
video game discussion.
Something big drop
But
yesterday.
anyway, how was your guys' week? Did anything interesting happen?
I got paid.
Well, that's
Paid
good.
week.
I mean, that's good.
You get paid this week?
Yeah.
I get paid next week.
I'm
I
sorry.
get paid weekly.
I also get paid next week.
You get paid weekly?
I get paid weekly.
What the fuck?
I wish I got paid weekly.
It was
That
the first
sounds-
job I've ever had that pays weekly.
Yeah, I don't
That's
really
nice.
know. My buddy Dan's job pays monthly.
That's terrible.
Yeah, but
It's like a hunk of
you get
cash.
more money because the tax is less cumulative. I don't know.
How does that work?
I feel like the tax would be more.
No, because you
it's
get...
a
Yeah,
higher
but then that
amount.
last week before like your paycheck,
Oh, yeah.
you're like
Ramen
scrounging.
noodles.
You're-
Yeah.
I thought I was going to say robbing
Talk
people.
about taxes. That's what our viewers like to hear.
Ramen noodles, robbing people.
This is what he meant by we're talking about something we don't normally talk about.
Yeah.
Taxes.
Taxes. It's tax season.
W-2's are coming. Watch out.
This
Yeah.
income tax is bullshit. Should be abolished.
In Florida, there's
Sure.
income tax.
Oh, okay.
Actually, the income tax is kind of bullshit. But yeah, that's another topic.
Someone new in the chat today. What's going on? Sarumaj? I probably
Sir,
completely butchered
All right,
that.
all right.
Suruma-
But yeah,
First try, second try.
Sarumaj.
Suramaj?
I'm not even looking at the name, but I'm calling you Derek.
Well, I think you're off. Let's get the show started. So let's play our little animation that probably won't work. Well, that's a computer issue. It's just because my computer sucks.
Yeah, exactly. You still haven't fixed that?
Yeah, I haven't fixed that yet. So,
Speaking
yeah,
of taxes, tax returns.
Talking about... There it is. Talking about. Talking about. Yeah.
At this point, is it worth it?
Is it worth it?
The transitions?
Ah, they're fun. When they work. When they work, they're fun. Okay. So, we're going to talk about the Nintendo Switch. So, we got a bunch of information on Nintendo Switch that dropped yesterday.
Yay.
Yeah. Or if you're listening, we're actually on 5 different podcast networks now.
Oh.
So the transitions don't even matter to them.
They just hear a little flute intro. There's nothing
Just
saying.
confusion.
They hear that and they hear us say Talkin Bouts. It's like, oh, here we go. We're going to Talkin Bouts. It's like,
Give them a reason to tune into the YouTube one.
Yeah.
Totally.
If you're
Grab the
listening,
equipment.
you should watch us on YouTube. We are live.
And if you're watching us on
every
YouTube,
Friday.
you should listen to us on podcast.
Yeah, you can't get enough of
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool Nerd Show.
they also have to turn up the volume if they're watching us on YouTube, so they can't just plainly watch us. They have to also listen.
Well, yes, that's true.
So have all the podcasts on
Unless someone
and
wants-
watch on YouTube. That way you're all
Watch on
viewers.
YouTube, turn the volume down, listen on the podcast, overlay it. Help us out immensely.
So, Nintendo Switch. We had a first look. And
I say just rally them all off
all
right
right,
now.
so here's the information that we got. I'm just gonna rally off all the information that we got, and then we're gonna discuss in a big discussion. The price is $299. It's gonna be released on March 3rd. The Procontroler, which is just like a regular like Xbox PS4 controller, but for the I was gonna call it the Wii 3, but for the
Might as well be.
Nintendo Switch, it's $70. One joystick is $50. If you want the left or the right, $50. Both of them together, $80.
Can you get two lefts?
$100.
That's
We'll have
Directionist.
online, but online will be free only until the fall. Then it will be
because that's when all their games come out.
You will get 1 monthly free download game for the NES and 1 monthly free downloaded game for the SNES. There's no region lock.
Well, SNES is they have.
No
online...
one calls it SNES.
Guess who just did?
A lot of people call it SNES.
I just proved you wrong
kids,
because I did
people
it.
Who
Kids.
Yeah, kids.
Who's
call
kids
it SNES.
call it SNES?
People who were not around for the Super Nintendo call it SNES. That's who calls it.
And
SNES.
what do you call it?
Super Nintendo.
Just call it SNES.
No, I'll just call it Super Nintendo or SNES.
You
Semantics.
call Nintendo 64 or what do you call it N64?
Yeah,
N64.
N64. I don't call NES NES.
All right,
Prove
mom.
wrong. Mic drop.
Continue.
Mom
Okay.
and Dad, the Super Nintendo games have online play
Most
as
of
well. Well, yeah,
Probably
obviously if they
all.
have, you're not gonna play Mega Man X online because what are you gonna do?
Anyway,
Okay.
two more things. The games are going to be SD cartridges, kind of like 3DS games.
But the case is a full size case.
That
Yeah.
makes no sense.
That's a waste of plastic.
That is a huge
That's
waste of plastic. Come on, Nintendo. And
the environment, right? Am
the
I
last
right?
thing you will have as parents, you'll have a unique parental control where you can, from your phone, control how long your kid can play, and you can just shut the system down from your phone.
What happened to the days where you're like, just get off the fuck, and you pull your kid off?
And it lets you know how
It's
long
probably
your
easier
kid's been playing.
because
that's
it lets you
It's
know
like a
how long the
report
kids
card,
been playing,
like-
what they've been playing.
Because I'm sure they're going to be playing something scandalous on the
Well,
Nintendo
actually-
Switch.
I mean, if you
Playing
play-
ass and titties.
It's called
64.
Bayonetta. It's
Yeah.
called Bayonetta.
Ass and titties, the virtual reality edition. They don't even have VR with this. They're probably going to come out with a big headset that you clip the big
Look,
tablet in.
Nintendo has already did
Strip
VR,
on
and they're
VR.
never doing it again for the longest time.
Oh yeah, because of Virtual Boy.
I mean, they did that in the 90s.
People's eyes bled.
Yeah,
what?
yeah, that
The
was
Virtual
thing.
Boy.
Yeah, if you play for too long, like
Your
your
red-
eyes start to get really sore. And there was one case where a guy's eyes started to bleed.
Yeah. It was this big red thing that you would prop up on the table, and you like looked into it, and then it had shitty games. I remember Wario was on there. Or like really shitty games, and it was all.
Water tennis.
It was a red foreground, which was all of the things you interacted with a straight black background. So it was just red and black, and you would just look into it, and then somebody played it for like a couple hours too long, and their eyes started to bleed.
Did all his like blood vessels in his eyeballs
Probably.
burst?
Fun fact: one of the games on there was Waterworld.
Oh, so it failed
Yeah,
on film and on the Virtual Boy.
but think about it, you're playing Waterworld on the Virtual Boy.
Probably should plug my computer in.
Oh,
it's
it's
a
That
dying.
would have been terrible if we just lost everything.
Alright, so with the price I have no big deal with, like $300, that's okay.
Yeah, but the price for accessories is very high.
Yeah, but here's another
Too
thing.
damn high.
The price for the Switch is too damn high.
Yeah, but here's the thing with the accessories. Not many multiplayer games are coming out except for Mario Kart right now. Which
Well, that comes out
doesn't
a
come
month after launch.
Exactly. So by that time, you'll have like 2 paychecks right there. So all right, that's not a big deal. So even
Well, most people don't want to spend all their goddamn money on
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
that's true. But you're already
I'm just waiting for that next paycheck so I can
You
get
already
another
have 2
nunchuck thing.
controllers already, technically, because those look that. First off, I hate the little controller switches. I hope they come with an XL edition because I saw this guy, tiny hands, like I'm talking like the size of like Donald Trump's hands, just like held it. It's like it fits perfectly in your hands, and I'm just like, all right, if I had that, my whole thumb is covering all the buttons.
Well, it's developed in Japan, and they're daintier.
And I guess they're not meant for kids, apparently. So
Yeah.
I think like they're just only making this like console for kids because that's what it makes me feel like.
There'll be a learning curve.
Can we talk about 1-2 Switch a little bit?
Alright, so they released this game called 1-2 Switch. And
To be honest, it just seems like WarioWare.
I was gonna say it's a less cool WarioWare.
yeah,
yeah, I don't get it.
They play like table tennis, but you don't.
It's gonna be cool for like
milking the cow.
a day.
Yeah, watch the
And that's
trailer
it.
because you're doing the actions without looking at the screen.
Yeah, you look at the screen, I guess, for the results only.
Yeah, and you rely on haptic feedback in the controller to tell you when you're doing it right.
Well, that's
like if
because
you're not
it has-
milking the cow right, it's not going to vibrate or
that's,
whatever.
That's because it has the HD rumble.
What is that?
I like to believe it
It's
has,
high definition rumble.
Yeah.
You know,
So with the
as
guy-
opposed to
What the guy
standard definition rumble.
What the guy explained in the video is that you have this glass, and he's like, you can hear there's a glass in here. oh,
There's an
ice
ice
cube
cube
in here, and he's shaking, and then like, oh, here's 3. You can feel 3 ice cubes, 5 ice cubes. It's like, oh, you can feel the water pouring in while it has the ice cubes. So I like to believe it has 3 rumbles in there.
Yeah, it's a fancy business way of saying there's a fuckload of rumbly things in it.
That's why I like to believe it is, and that's all it is. So
I don't-
you get like all these different rumble features for it.
If they called it the Nintendo fuckload of rumbles, I would have bought it. First day.
Fuckload of rumbles.
Buy now.
FLR.
$300, the Nintendo fuckload of rumbles.
NFLR. Oh, maybe that's why they couldn't do it. It sounds too much like
Yeah.
So, okay.
I got shit for hating on the Switch when that announcement thing came out.
Well, it's because we didn't know anything. That's
Yeah,
how it
we didn't know
happens.
anything.
And I was like, it's another gimmick. Shocker.
I mean, if anything,
It's a gimmick.
if anything, this is what I felt like the Wii U should have been.
If anything, they should have waited till the fall.
Yes,
I also feel like we still don't know that much about it. It's coming out in 2 months.
I know. And
But-
the only launch
What was this, 10
game
Cloverfield
is...
Lane? That they're just like, hey, it's coming out. It's out. It's out now, actually. Go buy it. Like, what?
Yeah, but there's only like 2 or 3 games that are launch titles for it. That's Zelda.
Nintendow's
1-2
marketing
Switch, and-
is just absolute ass. It's so bad.
What are they thinking with 1-2 Switch? That looks so
How
dumb.
are they? How are you releasing a console with no games? I mean, you have Zelda, but that's it.
That's what they're banking on.
Here's my guess is that the virtual console, it'll be the
They
completely...
didn't announce anything
No,
for
no,
Virtual
no,
Console.
but here's the thing. I think it's going to be the current virtual console that's out. So everything that's on the virtual console, I think you'll be able to play on it.
So if you have a 3DS, you know, unless you really want Zelda, you have no reason to buy it. Unless people are dying
Well,
for
I'm
Zelda.
saying, I bet you can play the N64 Zelda because that's already on the store already.
Yeah.
Like, you can buy all those old games too.
Yeah, but there's other ways of playing those.
Oh, of course.
So if I'm assuming if the diehards have the Wii U, so they just have it on the Wii U anyway.
I hope you can be able to transfer stuff over because I know when you had the Wii, you were able to transfer over all your... Yeah,
They're not gonna. Yeah, but they're not gonna do that for this.
I don't know. I mean, they did it for the Wii to the Wii U. I don't see why they can't
That's
do it for
because
the
Wii U was like Wii 2.
But it was still the Wii.
Yeah,
It's
but
kind of
I'm
its
just
own
saying,
thing.
you still bought from Nintendo, so you still have their stuff that you bought already.
They're good with their own proprietary stuff, so I wouldn't doubt if they did that. But even then, let's hypothetically, you are the biggest Zelda fan, right? You are jacked for this game.
I think you're going to play on the Wii U instead.
It comes out on the Wii U as well?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Why would you buy the Switch then?
Exactly.
I was gonna say because you can get the Master Sword edition, it's $130, and you get the Switch thing, and it's $300. So it's $430 to play one game. Or if you have the Wii U, play it. Wow, that's extra dumb. I didn't realize it was coming out on the Wii
They
U.
should release
Yeah.
it in the fall when all the good games are coming out and in the holiday season. Why are they doing this?
I guess
They're killing themselves.
It's another handheld, so I guess you could play Zelda on the go. But that's still not enough
Exactly.
to buy.
And a controller $70.
Yeah.
$70. That's
I feel
ridiculous.
I feel like it will go down at a certain point.
Even-
Not
Well,
anytime
wait.
soon.
Is that Zelda game coming out like on any of the DSs?
No, it's only
Okay.
Wii U and
I was gonna say because
Switch.
that's handheld. But if it's not doing that, all right.
No,
No,
but
no.
it's a handheld with low high def graphics.
It's 720p.
720p. Meanwhile, Xbox and PS4 come out with 4K. You'll be able to reach in and touch the goddamn thing soon.
Yeah,
and
but
Nintendo's like, we have 720. It's like, oh, cool, 2006. That's good. That's great.
I mean, I'll
Like,
give Nintendo
YouTube
this. At
videos
least
are clearer than that.
they
They go
did promise
1080.
all their games will be 60 frames per second, and a lot of games, even to this day, on PS4 and Xbox,
They don't run at 60
They
frames.
aren't running on 60. I mean, a lot of them are running on 40, even some on 50.
I'll give them a
at
participation sticker.
best. I know. That's what I mean.
They just don't get it.
Maybe. I know.
100%. They just don't. They don't get it yet.
I mean, but you
This
look
is
at
a
this one,
whole
Nintendo
team.
still makes money, though.
Yeah, also, they're coming out when multiplayer goes not free. There's an app that you communicate through on your phone. So I don't know if there's native voice chat. I think
don't
it's
know.
I think you have to use your phone to talk.
Like, here's what I believe it is. I believe
Yeah.
this whole thing for March
Give
and
out
like,
your phone number.
for spring and summer, I really think this is like the demo version of what they're testing out on how their customers work and everything like that. I mean, sure, they should have had actual testings first, I feel like, but I think they're doing live testing with everybody else with the die-core Nintendo fans, because the hardcore die-core Nintendo fans are going to be ones buying this.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
And there's limited pre-orders. I know.
So they're going to hear the feedback from those hardcore fans.
Yeah.
So that's how they're going to make all their corrections.
And then they're going to do a big push in the fall for the holiday season.
Exactly. That's how I think it's actually going to happen.
I think that's why there's limited pre-orders.
That's why too. So that's why I think it's going to be like a test console first.
Who knows? Here I am ripping Nintendo's marketing. It could be like a great grand ploy.
Yeah. Just like the Wii U was.
Oh.
Well, let me just go blow the dust off of yours.
Yep. Exactly. Oh, okay. Anyway, that was our rant on Wii. I'm still calling it
Nintendo Switch to a better console. Don't.
We actually will be.
Steve, you call it the NS.
What, Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
The NS?
I mean, for us young kids.
Take the E out.
The NS.
The N's. We'll call it the N's.
Well, it was the NX. Now it's the NS.
Yeah, they just bent the X a little bit and made it an S.
Anyway, that's enough for now. We are going to talk about one specific game later.
Also, if anybody wants to buy us a Nintendo Switch, we could unbox it and play it for you guys. Just
give us the same opinion.
P.O. Box Cool Nerd Show at...
Do we have that?
No, we don't.
All right.
I'm just making it up.
Because I would have believed you.
So, let's get into... We have a Defenders magazine cover. However, there were also a bunch of pictures... in the Defenders in the magazine.
Oh, so there's pictures within pictures?
Well, no. It's a magazine cover. You go in the magazine, there's pictures of the actual show.
It's entertainment magazine.
I thought you were saying in the cover you'll see
No.
In the rear mirror animals. You can see the Punisher.
Illuminati confirmed. No, but the pictures from the show look fine. The magazine cover
is hilarious.
Looks a little goofy. And we'll put it up on the screen for you.
Yeah. It looks like the Power Rangers.
We'll put it up on the screen for you.
Not even that. The font.
It's just cliched. Like they use Comic Sans.
Yeah, I think.
I just want to say one thing. Oh, hold on. I gotta play this.
Yeah, there it is. It looks very goofy.
So if you guys watch the Netflix series, you know how fucked up some of the shit is. So let's say you go in completely blind and you're like, Defenders, this is from Marvel. This looks cute.
Yeah, let's start with the first thing. Daredevil Season 1. Oh my god.
Or let's... Jessica Jones. She looks like a strong female character. Oh, she's mind-controlled.
But...
she's getting raped. Like, none of that equates to that shitty fucking picture.
But there was okay, let's show Luke Cage. Okay, no.
It looks like a 90s sitcom, show.
There were better images within the magazine that showed the actual show.
Okay.
Including this image which is also our thumbnail. Oh, yeah? Which actually kind of looks like a 90s album cover.
Yes, it's hilarious.
Is there a theme? Is 90s the theme?
I'm not going to pick up my computer and show you.
No.
It does look like a 90s album cover.
But, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It says Public Enemies, and Enemies
that
is crossed out.
But that one's not as
And then
bad.
it says Defenders underneath. Get it? Because he's a lawyer.
Yep. He's just 2-eye blind instead of 3rd eye blind.
Oh, good one.
Sticking with the 90s.
Yeah. So by the end of the show, I'll come up with one for everybody.
Outside of the cover, I think that the images on the inside look fine, but the cover just looks goofy.
Oh yeah,
I think it's bad. I think it's misleading.
And
it's
the
very misleading.
Coloring. It's
like 80s almost.
I feel like they got like an old staff member. So this is a comic book show. Comics, you say? I got it with you.
It looks like Nickelodeon magazine.
I'm surprised they didn't use...
This looks like their version of it.
I'm surprised they didn't use the onomatopoeias.
I would love
pow!
Nickelodeon.
Blam! Oh my god, yeah, the Nickelodeon
like
magazine.
Marvel's, yeah, don't forget to look at Marvel's Netflix. And they're like, yeah, like... Oh, wait, we didn't Google that.
Because, parents might be like, ooh, Marvel. Hey, little Timmy, do you want to watch this? And he's like, sure. And then Kingpin's just like, I'm going to kill everybody. And the kid's like, ah!
Or you might be really...
Or they're like, radical!
Yeah.
This was in the 90s.
Yeah.
But did you...
Laces up his BK Ratch text and skates away.
Sketches with lights.
But,
Gack.
I mean, I'm still excited for the series.
Oh, yeah.
Very excited.
I'm just saying this is...
I also hope...
Entertainment Weekly sucks with its spreads, usually, though.
I agree. I also hope that Iron Fist has a costume.
His costume's kind of goofy, though.
Yeah,
I can see him wearing, like, a gi or some sort, but I don't know about the mask.
I don't want that, like green jacket with the jeans. I don't know.
And no shirt underneath.
Yeah.
Look, he's just gonna pull the same thing.
Tattoo.
Look,
like,
he's just gonna pull the same thing Luke Cage did. Just like somehow like come out of the trenches, all cold, and like just take like a kid's Halloween costume or something.
at least Luke Cage has his yellow shirt now.
Yeah. Jessica Jones doesn't have her costume either.
Well, she never really wore a costume.
No.
She had that. I know, but she had the white spandex thing.
Yeah, but they showed a reference for it.
Yeah.
And she also never really even wore it in the comics. It was always in like flashbacks because she was a failed superhero.
I kind of wanted her to wear it.
Okay. Moving on.
He's not gonna get a costume now that you mentioned it. Like he's not gonna get the yellow.
You don't think,
He might have a yellow headband.
I want to see it.
Maybe like he needs to have like what Daredevil had most of season 1, which
Yeah.
is yellow and
Yeah.
eye holes.
Yeah.
Obviously.
You know, I can see it like this. He's going, I gotta hide my identity, and be like, then someone's got a mask. He's like, I don't know who you are. You're like, oh, yeah, no one knows who I am.
Yeah.
So I can see like that sort of thing happening.
I hope he's cool.
Unless it's digital somehow.
Why
Like when
would
he
the
goes and he has like the iron fists. And
Yeah.
it's just like the whole thing.
I hope not. No digital costumes. We've learned our lesson from Green Lantern.
Yeah. Well,
Everyone has.
Okay.
most
moving
costumes
on.
are digital in comic book movies anyway.
Ben Affleck confirms that he is directing the Batman movie, and he wants a new Batsuit.
Ah, what, a new Batsuit?
More comfortable.
More comfortable Batsuit.
I'm just gonna take a nice sip of I told you so.
I mean, I didn't. You know, I'm just curious, like how young he's going to be in this version because it is a flashback one, right?
Nope.
It's a like right after
Yep.
BVS.
No, I mean I guess the time period's to be determined, but he's
TBT.
at least this one is going to be just
Okay, because I thought for the longest time this was going to be a
no
backstory one,
no.
not backstory, but you know what I mean, like
We might eventually
like
get
the
it.
Robin arc in a sense.
We might eventually get it, but not the first one.
Okay.
You can age people down with makeup.
Well, I mean, they kind of aged him up.
Up too.
That's
yeah.
why I'm questioning. Like, I mean, you could age him down.
No,
normal.
I mean, no. It's cool. Yeah.
Told you it was just his wording was wrong. He's just pissed that everybody's asking about the Batman and nobody wants to know about Live by Night. He's like, I worked a year and a half on this. They're like, but the Batman. And he's like, I'm out of here, do the thing. And DC was like, fuck man. And he was like, I'm doing it. Don't worry.
It's fine. Okay. More DCEU news. Ares is confirmed as the villain for Wonder Woman.
Did I say this for the longest time? I thought he was going to be the villain.
We all said it.
No, you said it was going to be that gas woman.
Dr. Poison. She's
And-
also still in the movie.
Yeah.
Probably.
I said Ares and it's either Danny Houston.
Oh.
Gas Woman.
No,
The Gas
I
Woman.
just-
She had beans before.
No, I just
They said
realized.
it's
I
like
just
Ares?
hope she's not like following under Ares' order or something like that.
Dr. Poison?
Yeah.
No, she develops the gas and he sees its potential.
Oh, I
And-
hope that's it. I just
Yeah.
hope that's it. Like, I
No,
don't want.
no,
I
that's-
don't want,
that was the official-
No, I want her to be like doing her own thing. I don't want her to be like an underling of Ares or something like that. You know, I want her to do her own thing. Then Ares sees that, and then like he goes to her or something.
I think
like
they
that.
released the synopsis.
You know, I don't want like to be like, oh, like.
Well, I
you're
hope
underling.
so, because I was going to say synopsis release because you wrote it.
I did, but they definitely did, and I gotta find it.
You didn't write it down.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just write it in the notes? Then we could have read it to all of our listeners and viewers.
By the way,
Instead,
to boost
now
our
we have awkward
popularity,
silence.
put us on Reddit.
All right, well, go keep talking. I'll fucking find it. I can't find it actually.
Do they already have someone confirmed who's playing Ares?
It's
or no?
either Danny Houston's character.
It's
who's-
that guy who was
In that one thing.
yeah, in that thing, yeah.
30
No.
Days a Night.
Yeah.
30 Days a
No,
Night.
not. Oh, yeah, he was in that too.
Oh, you did tell
but
me
no,
that.
I was also saying
The lead vampire.
he was also Stryker in X-Men Origins.
That's
Wolverine.
why I think it might be somebody else. Let me search
So
the actor.
generic white guy, got
Nope.
it.
He's actually British. What's his
Am
name?
I still right?
David Thewlis. He played.
Wouldn't know
He played
by his
Remus.
nationality
He
now.
played Remus Lupin in Harry
David
Potter.
Toothless.
David Thewlis.
This is like one
I
of
mean,
my
he sounds like
favorites.
Cthulhu, which is an evil demon.
It's,
Close enough.
It's this guy. He's in a lot of British stuff.
He was Remus Lupin in Harry Potter.
Oh, he died.
Ah, okay.
He did.
I know.
But yeah, in the synopsis that was released, I heard it on Collider today. I couldn't find it,
Him and Fedora.
obviously. But they said that Ares discovers the power, how powerful the gas could be that could end humanity's existence in World War I, and that's what attracts him to it.
Do you think I don't know. I feel like that's kind of weird. It's like, gas, huh? I thought it would just be fire.
No, I mean,
I'm just saying,
he probably
as like a demigod. I'm just saying.
I mean, of course he's going to be attracted to World War I. It's one of the bloodiest wars. So
I mean,
World War
next
II
to
was
next to
it didn't happen yet.
Yeah, it didn't happen yet.
bloodier.
And that means I guess Ares, got
And of course they can't do World War II because then you got people like Devin over there who are like, it's Captain America.
Look, I didn't say that was a bad thing. I like Captain America. But you say one thing, and then afterwards it's I'm just kidding.
And then the internet
just
attacks you.
BS's me. Like, just...
Oh, stop complaining. Nobody threatened your life.
Dude, all the time.
This is going to get shaken up. I don't want to open it.
I only get comments from gay men.
Yeah,
I know.
Steve gets hit on like a lot.
Wait, where?
In the
What do you
comments.
think,
In the comments.
There's a guy named
Are there
Captain
comments
Carl.
happening?
No, not now.
Not now.
Oh, later.
Just in general.
Yeah.
Well, now that you say it, I hope more come now.
It'll happen. Good catch. Scott before spilled all over the floor.
It's also a twist off.
Not Blue Moons.
It is a twist off. I'm looking at the twist cap.
No way Blue Moons are twisted.
Yeah, look at.
You're looking at
Do
it.
you see the twist in the cap?
But that's how it's secured on.
Can I see
Nope.
the other
Oh
one you
my
have?
god, are you?
Oh, it might be,
100%
yeah.
the twist
It's definitely
off.
twist off.
Are you me right now? Shame on you.
He just wanted to show off.
Blue Moons are
cool
never twist
bubble
offs.
remover. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
just
you're
trying
Right?
to
I know. You're doing a great job.
I'm trying.
Do you want the third one?
Okay,
if I
we're
open
gonna
it?
get into our last talking about
I was trying to help you
topic
out.
because we've been here for a half hour.
That's not a problem.
Gamora and Spider-Man confirmed for Infinity War. Duh.
Yeah.
A lot
I
of
mean,
people.
to be honest, I was hoping for Spider-Man, but I wasn't too sure. Sony.
Here's the
All that
thing.
jazz.
Why are they like Gamora's confirmed? Why not just like
The Guardians.
the Guardians are
It'd
confirmed?
be weird if she was there and
Well,
nobody.
Now
Do
it
they
kind of
want to
makes
make
it
it
interesting.
seem like someone dies?
I'm feeling like no one, not no one, but I'm feeling like maybe not all of the Guardians will be in the first Infinity War, but maybe be in Avengers 4.
I wouldn't be
They said
Drax.
something
but-
with Bradley Cooper. Like they mentioned something with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how he was only in parts of Guardians 2, and he wasn't doing a full role apparently.
For Rocket?
Yeah, like apparently he's only gonna be in like half the movie. Apparently,
Really?
yeah. So he's not gonna be in
interesting.
as much. Yeah, apparently, because
Let's take the thing people loved
I know.
and give
yeah.
them less of it.
Yeah, right?
well, they're giving him more Groot. Anyway,
Of course.
Baby Groot, too.
yeah. So maybe something happens.
He's
I
to
could
Rocket.
see
Cute.
Katie's face lighting up.
I do think he's cute.
But I don't know. I
Thank
think,
God, because the Marvel is in desperate need of something cute and gimmicky.
I love it.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
that makes.
I know! That was sarcasm!
I don't know. I think something's actually gonna happen to Rocket now because you can't have another cute mascot character other than Groot. Plus being the
He's not gonna die.
not die, just oh no, in Void of Space number 32, I'll be back maybe.
It's like, oh no, animal control.
Can you imagine he actually does show up and then
Somebody
Stan Lee just takes him and is like, I got you, little raccoon, and
Somebody
puts him in
puts a
the.
thing around his neck, puts him in a van, a space van. It's like,
No, I was gonna
Flies
say in
away.
Infinity War, it's like he lands on Earth, he's like ready to fight, and then like Stan Lee has like a.
oh, that
animal
would be
catcher.
so dumb. That would be so dumb.
But yeah, I can see it.
I was gonna
don't
say,
know why
I can see Marvel
it.
doing that.
Alright, we're going to get into trailer talk now.
Hooray!
Let's,
You can skip mine if you want.
No, we'll talk about your trailer.
You
What
sure?
is it?
Because I'm gonna be the only one talking about it.
You're going to be the only one talking about it, yes.
But we're not.
Here we go.
Alright.
Trailer talk transition. Trailer talk. It looks like it worked.
I'll tell you in 5
I like
minutes.
how
Yeah,
you're
we're a little
always
behind
pushing.
here. Boom. Okay, that didn't fade out at all. All right,
And done.
this is exactly what happened. Trailer talk. So we have Super Mario Odyssey, which honestly,
Is this the one no one talked about?
what?
I saw it.
No. There's another one. This game looks pretty awesome. Actually,
It honestly reminds me of Mario. I know everyone says with Mario Galaxy was thing, but Mario also had all these like weird abilities, like becoming a spring and a bee. This just looks like Mario.
Well,
yeah. It looks
all-
really trippy.
Yeah, it looks
Like
like
really trippy.
It's like sunshiny trippy. Like
Everyone
Mario
says
Sunshine.
it's a mixture between Sunshine, Mario 64, and Mario Galaxy,
Yeah.
which I can see.
I don't get the like. It started off in Mario's like in that cityscape,
I would say it's.
I was
New York.
like, oh, are we in Sonic Land? What's going on?
and then all the and
think it
I was
looks
like,
fun.
this is kind of this is kind of stupid. And then all of a sudden it like got into like he's in the woods and like he's in these like super trippy levels. And I was like, you know, this looks pretty cool.
Like
Actually,
mushrooms are coming up. From
it
the
looks like he
ground.
takes
I thought it looked kind of.
It looks like he takes the magic school bus.
It does
Almost.
Yes.
But it starts in the city, and I thought it was only in the city, and I was like, wow, that's real dumb.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
At first I thought this, and I was like, oh, and then when I saw the people, I'm like, why are the people normal?
And the people are normal.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, he's going to other places. Because I remember when I saw the first trailer, it was like in Cowboy Land or whatever.
I think if he's taking that magic school bus thing around, they need to do a level inside the human body.
Sure, why not?
Bouncing around on cells.
It'll probably be the boss fight with Bowser.
The city level looks like someone just modded him into Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but if they do a human body level, I will buy a Switch just to play that.
Why?
Because the human body...
they already had it in Yoshi's Island.
I didn't play that. The human body episodes of things are great. Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Magic School Bus. Captain Planet.
Did you ever see...
Hello, Rugrats?
Rugrats,
Just did the same one.
yes. Rugrats also.
What about the Archer episode? Did you ever see the Archer episode?
No.
Where they go on
See, you're my
submarine?
best friend
And
No. But still, quality shit. And they should do... They could... You ride a blood cell down the thing, you bounce on a liver, you gotta beat up some plaque, save a guy from a heart attack.
You're just zigzagging all over the place.
Futurama did one too.
Save Wario from a heart attack.
Yeah.
Because he's fat. And
And he's dying, you gotta go up to his heart and... Yahoo!
Why not Yoshi? He has like the biggest stomach.
You save him from dinosaur cancer?
Yeah.
Alright. Fair enough.
but no, this game actually looks really sweet. And it looks like something new. Like something new from Nintendo that they haven't...
I wouldn't say new.
It's just bringing back something old with like new, flashiness.
It looks fun.
It's like somebody
I play
gifted you a Keurig you already had, but wrapped it real nice.
One thing I don't like how the hat is sentient.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't see that part.
Wait,
Oh,
you
it was
can
at
see
the end.
You can see the end?
No.
The eyeballs pop up on the hat?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and they should realize, especially with Zelda already had a hat that was sentient.
Listen! What? What do you want?
So yeah, that explains why he has
Yeah.
hat attacks now, which is he could have just had hat attacks.
Hat attack.
You don't need like
I
Mario's shoes to have a story too.
I
It's
would
like,
love-
this is why he has powers.
I would love if he's in the city level and he's like, Hee-yah! And he throws the hat and it hits somebody. He's like, the fuck did you throw a hat at me for? Because they're people.
This is mine now.
And they don't do anything in real life. It's like,
I mean, you can play hopscotch with them like normal people.
yeah, I saw that. No, it's double dutch.
Even still.
Yeah. He can like throw his hat and jump on it or
Who
something.
plays double dutch in like the middle of the city?
Alright, our other trailer, which Devin showed me,
Yeah,
and I don't care. Sorry, Devin.
I know.
Is Project Octopath.
It's not about an octopus. I saw Scott instantly thinking. It's like, oh, okay. Alright,
I'm curious.
basically the game, I guess takes place in a giant, like, pop-up book. And the graphics are, like, old school, Final Fantasy 16-bit style.
Oh, looks like
So you're just walking around, but, like, it shows you shades of, like, if you're in a cave, like, just, like, little, like, cave aspects and everything. So then when a monster appears, the book pops open. And it's your heroes, and you fight with the monster like it was like via like old school Final Fantasy.
Like Paper Mario.
Yeah, exactly how it's played.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you.
Okay. So it looks kind of cool.
So it was only like 15 seconds of gameplay that showed, so it just got me like once this game comes out, that's when I'll buy the Switch.
Yeah, seems like a Devin game. Not in a bad way.
I know.
Alright, we're going to switch gears here. We're going to move into everyone's favorite segment.
Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Laura says hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Shoot
Laura.
her on the show too.
Yeah. Where is
She's at home.
she? Laura.
Tell her to
She
come,
was at the gym.
Tell her to come
Sweaty.
by and we'll go to a bar after.
I'm down. I'm hungry.
If she's
We're
willing.
making
I know
fun.
she has work at 8 in the morning tomorrow.
Well, they have regular coffee on tap at Potato Pickle.
What? Shit.
Just
Are we going to show the pickle?
we might
Are
go
we going to
to
say hi to T?
Alright, let's get into... Plans aside.
Kitchen's
Let's get
open till
into...
Kitchen's open.
Let's get into Awesome or Lame. Everyone's favorite segment. Here we go.
This episode brought to you by the Chubby Pickle in Highlands, New Jersey. Come get your pickle tickled. That's their slogan.
Is it?
No, it's not. I made it up.
Why
right now.
not?
I know they should
Makes
be.
it sound like a strip club.
It sounds like a strip club already. It's called the Chubby Pickle.
Awesome or lame. All right, we've got some topics. First, we're going to start off. This is where we go around the table And we ask everyone, where we say a topic, and we ask everyone if they think that it's awesome or that it's lame.
And if you can't figure out how to buckle a seatbelt, Tommy will walk over to your seat and hit you in the head with a tack hammer because you are a retard.
Thank you. Thank you, Tommy.
Spade.
David Spade. Okay, so Scott, we're going to start with you. And the first topic is that Will Smith has been cast in Tim Burton's live-action Dumbo movie.
At least it's not as Dumbo. I guess this is.
We don't know
We're
that.
not-
Do you ever
It's
see?
not
Do
confirmed.
you ever see a Shark Tale where they made him a fish?
Yes.
I like that
Solid
movie.
You.
I like that
We
movie.
Solid.
became less friends.
All right.
I don't care. I love it.
Also, super lame.
I love it.
I didn't like.
So you're saying lame?
I didn't like Miss Peregrine's School for the stupid fucking movie that Tim Burton did.
You watched 45
Wait.
seconds of it.
I can't.
is
I
that
tried
that
watch.
Is that movie that was like it's X-Men but for kids?
Yeah, I tried watching it and I got like 20 minutes in both times and I was like, duh.
You were on, he
Fuck
was
this.
on his phone. He was not paying attention.
Exactly.
So like how Devin is when Game of Thrones is on.
Yeah, but I know what happens.
Or me. I
It's-
gotta get into it.
It's yeah. I don't care either way. Tom Hanks is in it.
Is he Dumbo?
No,
Dumbo doesn't talk.
I know.
Now
Oh,
that I think
yeah.
about
He
it,
gets drunk. I just remember that.
he does get drunk.
That's why they need people in it. I mean, Tom Hanks and Will Smith. That's cool. I like them.
One of
both.
those
Do you
gonna
think
be-
they'll actually be people? Or you think
Yeah,
they'll
they're
be
people. It's like mixed. It's like CGI.
no, but do you think that
Tom
Will,
Hanks can probably be the mouse. I can see that.
do you think that Will Smith will actually be a person? Do you think
Yes.
Like
Will
a
Smith is
trainer
going to
or
be
something?
dumb.
they could go full racist and put him as one of the racist crows?
No, I think they're gonna. He's gonna break.
You ain't ever seen an elephant fly.
Laura can't drink. She's dieting. That sucks. But I think he's gonna be. Him and his family are gonna break him out. I think that's a synopsis. And Tom Hanks is like the circus owner, so he's the villain.
He looks. You give him a mustache and a top hat. Circus owner.
Yeah, he looked like
1000%.
Look like David S. Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Google it.
This is gonna be the weirdest movie ever.
Katie, awesome or lame?
That a girl.
Yeah,
It's so
you have to give
stupid.
reasons.
It's okay. First off, why are they making a live action Dumbo
Oh,
of anything? And
Because of Jungle Book.
no,
Yeah.
Dumbo. Listen, Dumbo is cute, but it is
I'm just
not
saying- I'm just giving
It's
you a
not
reason.
as rich and in depth of a story as Jungle Book. I'm sorry. It is a very like
But Dumbo
It's
was one of the
superficial and
prime
it's-
ones.
yeah from what 1932.
It was like yeah, it was like the 40s. That's
Yeah,
like 45.
But I don't know. I don't care about Dumbo at all. I never did. That's just me, and I don't know why Tim Burton's in charge of it because I don't know his spin on it.
Because he
It's dark.
did so well at Alice in Wonderland.
But his
That's the
spin
whole
is
reason.
like it's dark. And
Well,
I'm like,
actually, Alice in Wonderland, the first one, made $1 billion.
what?
made $1 billion.
Worldwide.
Worldwide, it made $1 billion.
I thought it was. I never
first
saw
one.
it, but I heard it
I
was
don't think I
awful.
even finished.
It wasn't good at all. Why do you think it got a sequel? It wouldn't have gotten a sequel if it bombed.
I mean, and I heard nothing about the sequel.
It made a sequel's bad.
The only thing that was interesting was just that the villain was
Sacha
unique.
Baron
Cohen.
Cohen.
He played a decent job as the villain.
But yeah,
And-
first one made $1 billion. You can look it up.
Okay. So Katie's also going lame.
Stupid.
Devin. Devin's gonna go awesome. I can see it.
Laura said your hair looks fab.
Oh, thanks, Laura.
I thought she was gonna say fat for a second. Like, yeah, it just have some calories in there. I
Yeah.
guess.
I don't know. I'm not.
No,
buying
I'm
it.
gonna say-
Sorry.
I mean, Will Smith, you have they've got to be giving him a lot of money if he's in this. Like, I don't even know like what role he would play.
I wonder what movie they were like, you could put your shitty son in it if you do Dumbo. Like eventually the same studio's gonna have a movie down the pipeline, like starring Jaden Smith.
Aladdin.
Sorry, no.
I could see him doing it though.
Oh no! Wait, is
Or
Disney,
Lion
That-
King.
is Disney
Well, Aladdin's his baby.
is Disney proper doing this?
I
Or
don't
is it-
know.
I don't know if it's a Disney movie.
I don't know if it is.
It's Disney. It's Disney on, just like Disney has for.
Who's making the live action Dumbo?
It's
We're doing a live search.
Tim Burton's live action Dumbo.
for Disney.
Disney is making a live action
There you
Dumbo.
go,
The
Disney.
cast is amazing. Oh no! If you put him in Aladdin,
I can see that because then he'll be a little bit older and
Who
he'll
would
definitely
be
be in the.
Genie?
All right, but we're talking about Dumbo.
They'll just have
Devin,
let's
is
be
it
real here.
awesome or is
Devin
it
has a
lame?
solid point that Jaden Smith might be Aladdin.
and Scott's afraid now.
I
That's
will.
his baby.
I will go to Disney headquarters and I will shit everywhere. Because it's probably big. If I shit in one location, it's gonna be like, oh, somebody shit
He'll
there.
like hold in like 6 fleet enemas, like
No, not in one go. I'm
Let's
leaving
just make
little
it three-way
bombs.
lane. We already
Little
discussed
bombs.
In
all
the vents.
that much as we could, but
Someone's coffee.
yeah, I really think that's gonna be the whole reason why. Well, it's like
So they promised his son could be in something.
Yeah.
He could be in a Marvel movie.
that it could be in anything, but his son's definitely going to be in something.
Yeah.
You think that's the payoff?
Oh yeah, that's why he does all shitty movies, so he could put his son in something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What a good
It's
dad.
just like with Adam,
Good for him.
better than Adam Sandler. It's like I want to go on vacation and kiss a hot woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flippity-doo! And they're like,
But do you blame him?
Yeah.
he milked that.
Blame him? Who cares? He's rich and he gets to make out with hot women
I
all the
blame
time.
the people who watch his movies all the time. It's like,
Adam
this could be
Sandler is
it!
terrible.
I love how this.
I love 90s.
I love how
Sandler.
long he's
90
tricked.
Sanders, yes.
I love how long he's tricked the studios into giving him money, and now he's just doing it to Netflix.
Yeah.
They
No,
don't-
Netflix found out after the first movie they did.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
He shows up.
That's why they're pushing all the, like, if you noticed, a lot more of his stuff has come out a lot quicker.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get rid of him.
They only have 2.
He's like
They have 3.
Wait, the Ridiculous 6,
the
the
Gobbler
Do-Over,
and the Gobbler.
fuck is the Gobbler?
Is it the cobbler?
Cobbler, yeah, that's it.
Cobbler.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
Peach Cobbler?
yeah. I don't know.
It's for a
Shoes.
shoemaker.
It might have been a serious movie. I don't think it is.
But either way,
But I love how he would
that
show up
was
to
one,
Paramount
but
and they'd be
also-
like, "I got an idea,"
they also-
and they're like,
they also
"Hit me
had-
with it, Sandler," and then he would come in like years later. "I got an idea." They're like, "Fuck out of here, you washed up piece of shit." And he goes,
And then there was
"Over to
a
Netflix."
Kevin James film with him being a cop.
Yeah, I heard it was awful.
Paul Blart.
No, he's a secret agent.
But he's actually good.
Oh,
And he's not
wait.
silly or anything. He's just actually good as an agent.
It's almost
I
as believable
did-
as him being the president in Pixels.
Wait, he's the president in Pixels?
Yeah.
President of the
Yeah.
United
Pixels.
States.
We
I don't know.
kinda, sorta. I don't know.
Although, kind of imitating life, imitating art, imitating life right now, right? We got a
Yeah.
fucking bumbling idiot celebrity.
Yeah, he's just missing 400 pounds.
Alright, moving on.
It's closer than you'd think. Donald Trump's got a gut.
Next topic. Katie, we're going to start with you. Peter Dinklage is allegedly cast in Avengers Infinity War. We do not know as who.
Oh, I can go.
I think I might be
Who
right
would
here.
it be? I can't
Right
even
here. Ready?
think
On the count of 3.
Oh, God.
1,
Oh,
2, 3.
MODOK.
MODOK.
Yeah! I'm going to agree with you guys. I think he's going to be
Hey,
MODOK.
Kate, MODOK would not
Hold on,
fit.
hold on.
Well, he
Sorry,
might.
Katie, we took your...
No,
thunder.
I couldn't even think of who he would fit as, but
Someone,
okay.
another thing that they said was, I can't even remember his name.
It's like fuck, what the hell is it?
An elf.
An elf, yeah. Or
yeah.
some kind of...
Who's Adam Warlock's sidekick.
Yeah.
Which I can see that, because Adam Warlock might be in it, because Adam Warlock's
I don't
coon.
think... I don't think you spend the money on Peter Dinklage for a sidekick. He's too...
Wait, you never
He
know.
is top billing on
He
Game
could
of
do-
Thrones.
Hold on. You never know. He might not be in. He could be voice acting.
Well, he'd voice act MODOK. He'd
It would be
MODOK.
MODOK
No,
with
I'm
his
saying-
face.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be...
No, I'm saying you could
MODOK.
pull
He
Bradley...
just stuff him in a
No, I'm saying you could pull, Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper, and it was Groot and Rocket Raccoon. Obviously, that's
Yeah.
not their sizes, and he could be somebody else.
No, but he's a sidekick. Those are like main characters.
Oh.
Do you know who MODOK is?
Yeah.
The guy. He's in
Basically a
in
giant
Islands-
face.
in Islands
Yeah.
of Adventure. He's the guy getting hit with Captain America's shield. Yeah.
It's like an arm coming out of his ears.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It's so.
He's like how a 3-year-old draws people.
And he's such a Jack Kirby creation. Like the fucking out of hand. But he's a good villain.
He is a good villain.
He's
I don't
he's
just-
like little and he's always like angry.
But
he's
I
like,
always-
he's like pink, right?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
almost.
I always pictured his... That's not his voice.
He's
No.
a, he's a nurse from a school.
Hey,
somewhere.
hon. Yes.
Hey, put a band-aid on it and get back to class. And then he floats away like,
No, more high-pitched, like,
yeah, I'm MODOK!
yeah. I always pictured his voice like this.
I sounded like
Peter Dinklage will never do that.
No, he would do
the
Peter
Hobgoblin.
Dinklage voice, so...
the Hobgoblin from Spider-Man. When I
Yeah.
hit that video, like, Spider-Man!
Spider-Man! Yeah, the Hobgoblin, yeah.
Definitely from the Spider-Man ride in Universal.
No, the animated series.
They were bringing...
That's
Or-
I just don't
Or
picture Peter
Green Goblin.
Dinklage's voice in MODOK.
Yeah, he's got such a smooth, silky voice.
He does have a
Oh,
very
they said he
smooth
could be
baritone
the
voice.
Watcher.
I've heard that
That's
too.
a good one, too.
I would rather that, but then there's a rumor that Stan Lee is the Watcher.
Which makes more sense.
That would be
Because he's
awesome.
everywhere.
Yeah.
But he's gonna die
Yeah.
very soon.
He's in his
like
mid-90s.
He just turned 90.
yeah.
No,
Oh, I thought he was
90.
no, he's like 94, I
Yeah.
think.
He just had a birthday.
We're gonna look it up.
Katie, look it up! Katie's on it!
He just had a
That was
birthday.
Devin's defense. He just turned 90. I think he turned 94. He just had a birthday.
No, he's well in his 90s, I believe.
I want to say it's 94.
I-
94, December 28th, 1922.
Called it. Yeah, that's right.
Man, he
Take that,
saw
2016.
he saw the depression.
Carrie Fisher, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. is 51.
Yeah.
It just shows you
Yeah,
all the
he's
other
old.
links. So I'm like,
Yeah, just
geez.
Marvel people of their age.
Andrew Garfield is 33. He looks 12.
He does look
Oh my
12.
God.
Oh my, what? That's a lie.
He's aging backwards.
He plays
He's like
Benjamin
Benjamin
Button.
I heard Martin Scorsese.
Anyway, we gotta get into this awesome or lame here. We're
yeah.
getting really sidetracked.
Sorry.
Katie,
It's good,
Peter Dinklage,
I think we all...
allegedly cast in Marvel Infinity War. Is this awesome or is this lame?
I think it's awesome. I like Peter Dinklage. I think he's
a great
he's a great actor, and I think he'll bring something maybe a little bit more serious, hopefully, but not.
Unless he's his character in Elf, then it's
Yeah.
not going to be serious.
Well, that was Elf. I mean,
An
that's
underdog,
different.
he overplayed that role.
He was also in Pixels.
He
Devin,
was. Why?
Why-
awesome or
He
lame?
owed somebody a favor.
Peter Dinklage. I'm gonna grab my drink real quick.
Oh, okay. Bye, Steve. I think it's totally awesome. I mean,
Oh,
come on, it's Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, it's
He's. I mean, I don't know what other role he could possibly be, but you know, if it's anything else, it'll also be just a CGI character.
Boulevard Trask.
He was Boulevard Trask already.
He was in Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not a Marvel film.
I know. I'm just saying. Imagine if it crossed over.
It would.
Yeah, but what's interesting, they just made him, like short. They just changed that character.
So this really ixnays any kind of X-Men in this universe.
pretty much.
I mean,
Eventually, you're going to start running out of
That's
actors.
why you know what that makes more sense now for him to be more of a voice act character then.
Because we're going to run into another thing with this later in the Awesome or Lames if we left it in there with the Green Lantern
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. We're gonna.
We're going to run into the same issue. But depending on the character, yeah, sure, it's awesome. Obviously, it's Peter Dinklage. You want to hit the Game of Thrones MODOK theme? MODOK, MODOK, MODOK. Yeah, it's awesome. I hope it's... I hope it's him. I really do. That'd be funny as shit.
I also agree, and I also think that he should be MODOK. I kind of want to see how Marvel would do MODOK. Because I think if they're handling that type of character, I think they would do it.
They already did that weird little German dude in TVs in Winter Soldier. His head was in a computer or something.
Oh.
My brain is on 40 miles of computer disks. It's just like they did that. MODOK's just that, kind of, with
Basically,
arms.
yeah.
And he floats around.
Yeah. Floats around in his
Little chair.
It's like a,
He's
That's
old.
part of his body, isn't it?
I'm
I
going
thought
to
it was
Google
just.
a
I think
picture.
it's just a chair.
It's a chair because I've seen
MODOK.
many times.
But he
in
doesn't
Oh, yeah,
stand.
it
I
has
think
a
it's just
back.
part of him.
No. That they help. Tell that to a person with a wheelchair, all right? Steve, see how that goes.
Why did it give me an
Yeah,
option
he's
for
just
maps?
born with wheels.
We're gonna go find him.
That's a part of his body. That's how he moves around.
But his legs are like wee big.
I'm bringing the wheelchair scenario back to you, Steve.
Okay,
It's a chair.
yeah, he's in the chair.
Yeah, I guess.
He's just a head.
He's literally a head.
Here's the happiest character.
Although he looks real scary there.
Oh, I don't like
That's
that. He's
menacing.
way bigger than Hulk.
He went hooked.
I
on
just
phonics
hope he
there.
looks like that on the screen.
Look at his
say
stupid
Hulk
bowl
dog?
cut.
Hooked on
Yeah, he
phonics.
does have a-
Hulk's on phonics because
Well,
there's the Hulk.
Oh, damn it, pun!
I think he'll look more like that.
Yeah, I agree. Still with the bowl cut.
No, that's the.
Watch
But-
that be an
Video
Infinity Stone in his head.
That's where the soul stone is. Because it gives him a soul. Because he's a robot.
Then he.
Is he a robot?
Yeah. His
Yeah, it's
His-
terrifying there.
what does MODOK stand for? It's
Oh God.
Oh, it's an acronym?
yeah.
Someone in the chat answer it for us.
Nobody's in the chat.
No one's in the chat.
Aw.
It's
Type an acronym.
oh god damn it. Something organism
Master.
MODOK. Organism
acronym.
designed only for killing.
Uh,
Mechanical organism designed only for killing.
I think it's mechanical.
mechanical. What? Nah, MODOK super villain. Oh, God, it doesn't say it.
Whatever.
Just type in what
We
does
all
MODOK
agree
stand for.
Peter Dinklage is great, and he's gonna be in there. And
Men-
75% sure.
Mental,
it'll be MODOK.
mobile, or mechanized organism designed only for killing.
Yep. There you go.
So they changed it 3 times for M's. Great.
The first thing that came up when I searched was mechanized organism designed only for killing.
All right, that's probably the first one.
What's
the next awesome name, Steve?
All right. So we all say awesome,
Yes,
and we all hope that he's MODOK.
pretty much.
George Tarleton is a technician. Oh, I clicked on Namor, so I'm gonna put my phone away.
Isn't he coming soon?
Devin!
I think so.
Woody Harrelson has been cast in the Han Solo film. Is this awesome or lame?
As somebody or
Mentor to Han Solo.
as long as he shoots first, it's awesome.
It's the People's Blaster.
That did not sound like Woody Harrelson
No.
at all.
Yes, it did.
Is Tom Hanks. Hank Hill?
That sounds like Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's true.
What's
What's the deal with all these aliens? Do they shoot first? Do I do?
What's the deal?
I will explain to you why this is lame.
It's the People's Week.
I can't even give my opinion.
You just-
Scott.
You said, I thought you were, oh, sorry.
I just asked
Yeah.
who he was.
Oh, sorry. I thought you did. Sorry.
And then she said, just
He didn't even
mentor.
say anything.
Yes, he did.
I
He didn't
said,
say awesome or lame.
said
You just
Awesome.
asked. No.
I just
We
asked. I
asked-
literally just
We
asked.
asked him.
He was
Who
asked
did he
so-
play?
Sorry.
The
Scott's like Star Wars.
narcissist.
Let me explain thing.
The floor is yours, Devin. I kind of spoilers. I gave mine away.
As long as his backstory isn't as short as what we got in Rogue One with oh goddamn, I always forget.
So short, Han Solo wasn't even in Rogue One.
No, this no between the girl and
Jin and her dad.
no, not Jim Russo.
Jim
Ursa.
Jim Rosso. Jim Ross. By God, it's a Death Star! Stop the match!
No. You know the guy who just died by just staying on the planet? What was his name?
Oh, Saw Gerrera.
So great. Yeah. So
King! They stole the plans! It's Darth Vader! It's Darth Vader! It's Vader time! That works on two levels. I think he's dying.
That's good.
He's got like weeks to live.
Vader?
Yeah. He's
Big
the
Vader?
best.
Vader?
no, yeah, he's
Oh,
terminal
sad.
cancer. People are saying like he should definitely get the Hall of Fame
Yeah.
this year.
Anyway.
He wasn't that.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was,
He was around way longer than the Attitude Era that we know him from.
Really?
Yeah.
and he was a really good wrestler.
Anyway.
I'm gonna find this awesome. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. I just hope he doesn't have a short role like we got with
Saw Gerrera.
Yeah, because like with his, it's just like I found the girl. We've known each other for years, and it's just like we didn't see.
He overacted that.
Wait,
What's
listen,
Forrest
you're in
Whitaker?
Star Wars.
He's a
You're
good
gonna
actor.
overact anything.
Plus, you're Forrest Whitaker. You're an Academy nominated
He does
actor.
one of these.
Yeah, so I just hope he's
Well, that's just the way he looks.
I know.
I just hope we actually get like
One of
something
these.
between two, maybe as like a
Always.
stepfather type of role. Yeah, like then like of course he'll probably
Yeah.
die. We'll know that. So I'll find it awesome.
Scott, awesome or lame, Woody Harrelson in the Han Solo film.
Not him specifically being lame, but
Solo.
just his role. I don't need this story to be like,
Oh, what? Another parent dies?
like my parents didn't love me, and it's like, well, I'll take you on, kid, and then he learns everything from somebody, so it's not his character loses a little authenticity because he learned it from somebody.
Yeah.
And we kind of get a paint by numbers story where it's just like
Like
I'll
Qui-Gon
teach you how to
Jinn?
be a nerf herder, kid, and then he's just like, gee golly, and then Lando Calrissian's there for the ride. Like, the potential for a very generic story is there, and it's making me really worried.
You know,
They could blow me out of the water and
no,
do something
it's just
different.
I'm starting to realize now, like this is a role that's always happened, and you know that character is going to die now. Because think about it, we had it with
Everybody in Rogue
Qui-Gon. We had it with Obi-Wan, even like from Obi-Wan with Luke. We've had it.
Well,
with...
we saw him die anyway.
No. What I'm just saying though is that when you have like a mentor to teacher type of role, the mentor is going to die in that same film.
Yeah. Palpy, he got the boot. He was Vader's mentor. I
Danny,
like calling
awesome
him
or
Palpy.
lame,
Scott's
Woody
wrong.
Harrelson.
Scott's wrong. I think
I
it's
like
awesome.
P-Teen.
I'm gonna elaborate.
Please elaborate.
I think it's cool because I think Woody Harrelson is like a tough, more like rugged, doesn't care, like he's not gonna want to
He's a
take
good
it.
actor.
I like him, but I think that like okay, so young Han Solo is probably gonna like see him and be like, oh cool, I want to be like him, and he's like no, and I think it's just gonna kind of just be like a, oh shut up with your face.
That doesn't sound good at all.
You don't like that at all?
No,
because you know what?
So if Woody
Because
Harrelson's just
every
like,
Star
get away
Wars-
from me, kid, and Han Solo's like, but I want to be a smuggler too. Like,
no,
what
but he has
is
to
that?
learn through like keeps if he learns through situations and things that happen, he's like, all right, fine, and then all right, he cares about him because every other Star Wars mentor has been like, let me help you and guide you, which is great, but that's every single one. This would be something
So
a
it's-
little bit different.
so it's gonna
He's
be
going to
like,
be more the rugged.
so it's gonna be like Han Solo and Rey in Force Awakens, where he's just like, fine, you'll come along.
But then, that
grumpy.
should be coming full circle. If that's the truth.
But if
that
I want to see that, I'll go watch episode 7.
I think it'd be good.
I think it will inform Han Solo's character way more if he becomes the way he is because of situations he handles.
By having a mentor that will die later.
But he doesn't need a mentor.
They say mentor, but it doesn't have to mean holding his hand.
But
learning
from... I think Han Solo is Han Solo because he's just a badass. He's fucking cool. And if you go in there and tell me he learned his cool from somebody else... So he wouldn't be him without this guy?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't mean he's cool. It just means how to fight or how to shoot.
Well, exactly. I think you can go into this...
Where's he going to learn it? On his own?
Getting
his ass kicked?
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe we'll see him get his ass kicked here.
He needs to be a John McClane. He does not need a mentor.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a couples dispute.
He doesn't need a mentor.
I see where you're coming from, but... I love Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
So
I don't mind him.
That's why I'm picturing it being okay. Woody Harrelson fits that kind of role.
I would rather this be Lando and Han going on a fucking scoundrel-ass adventure.
The second half.
Which will be fucking just like a buddy cop almost. Just like Lando and Han being scoundrels together. That's fun.
Where's Chewbacca fit in this?
I don't know. I think he might meet him at the end.
Probably meet Chewbacca in the movie, yeah.
But I need him to just go do this stuff and give him something to go do rather than, like, be all doe-eyed and follow somebody else. Like, I don't want my Han Solo a carbon copy, pun intended, of just of Woody Harrelson.
He doesn't have to be a carbon copy.
But if he's his mentor, he's going to learn from him.
He could be, like, the Sully to, like, Nathan Drake.
I don't need that either.
And maybe even mentor doesn't have to mean like, okay, maybe let's say you don't like the whole teaching him how to fight and this and that. It could be maybe Han Solo is just naturally a badass and he can kind of help him in situations. You don't know. And he acts as a parent type and helps him like, here's a place to live.
And listen to what I said. I said the potential...
There's too much to listen to.
I said the potential for a very paint-by-numbers story is there. If they do something other than this, I'm fine with him being in the movie. But... there's also this route that they can go where he's just like, come on, Han, old buddy. I'm going to go teach. If this is like Indiana Jones with his old, I forgot the name of him, the old guy, his friend.
His father.
No.
I was going to say Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, right?
No, I'm talking about Raiders. His like friend in the college. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Or where he comes with him, the bigger guy. Where he's just there and he's kind of like done, and he's just like, yeah, I did that. Go do it. And then he goes and he learns on his own, and he's like, why'd you let me do that by myself? And it's just like tough love, where he's not there doing it with him. That's fine. I just need Han Solo to learn on his own. Because that's what he is. He's a loner. It's him and Chewie. Just fighting around
I understand what you're saying, but I still think it's awesome. Yeah, anyway, let's switch gears here. Scott, going to start again with you, like you haven't spoken up already.
Pick stuff I'm less passionate about.
Green Lantern.
There you go.
There you go.
Not a good start.
Green Lantern Corps gets screenwriters, and it will be about Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, and it's said to be like a cosmic buddy cop story.
There you go, just like you wanted.
Just like I wanted. Yeah. See, DC gives me what I want.
Is it awesome or is it lame?
What do you think? I mean, there's really not.
I think you think it's lame. No, it's probably
David Goyer's doing it, and he's had some hit or misses depending on the movies you like. He did Batman Begins. He did Dark Knight.
I like Batman Begins. He didn't direct The Dark Knight.
No, writing.
Oh, wait. Oh, he wrote the. You mean screenwriting?
He's credited.
I gotcha.
He's credited on Dark Knight. He's credited on Batman Begins.
Both
he did Man of Steel. He did BVS.
Did he also do The Dark Knight Rises?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
That explains it.
That does explain it.
Yeah.
He also did what? BVS?
BVS and Man of Steel.
I like Man of Steel.
So, depending on that, I think that's great. Fan casting, little sidebar. If they get Idris Elba, that'd be great.
For Jon Stewart?
Don't think it'll happen because Marvel. There's just too many actors and too many things.
And Marvel kind of ruined Idris Elba's superhero movie thing because he hates playing Heimdall.
Yeah, I think this might be the last movie in his contract is Ragnarok. So that might.
Well, he'll probably die in Ragnarok.
Well,
hence the Soul Stone. Anyway,
check our theory video. That might explain why they're waiting so long to do this. Is to burn out Idris Elba's contract to get him for Jon Stewart.
It makes sense, and that's why he's not in Justice League.
Yeah,
like Green Lantern.
So they'll do Hal Jordan, who I'm almost positive is Armie Hammer, but I would prefer it be Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, he's his acting.
Hal Jordan.
No, it's just I haven't
Hal Jordan.
I haven't seen Jake Gyllenhaal in a while, so I don't know.
No, he's been doing a lot of Oscar stuff.
I know. It's just I haven't seen his face in a while since Bubble Boy.
No, Jake Gyllenhaal would be good, but
he's a handsome man.
I think that might be too much star power for one movie. So Armie Hammer would fit. I think they would if they're waiting for Idris Elba's contract to burn out. That's great. If not, Sterling K. Brown said he wanted to do it, but he just signed on for Black Panther.
I mean, he's very handsome.
All right. He got
and
better.
Sterling K. Brown. Did you watch People vs. OJ?
He's a very handsome man.
I did not.
Type in Bubble
Yeah,
Boy
who the hell?
I know. Kind of like that a little bit.
He was in Supernatural, but you probably don't
He's
watch that.
terrible.
Anyway, I say it's
So
awesome.
bad, it's good.
Go on to Katie.
Real quick, I just need to shout out to Laura's nephew, Kellen.
What's
So
up,
let's
Kevin?
shout out to Kellen. Hi, Kellen.
I just typed in his name and he popped up. Sterling K. Brown wants to play Jon Stewart.
Huh, there you go.
Who's in
Katie,
People vs. OJ?
Green Lantern Corps, awesome or lame?
I think it's awesome mainly because Lord knows it needs a revamp.
It does.
And it needs
It's a fun bad watch.
It's not good.
Well,
at
okay,
all.
wait.
not.
We
I
fell
feel
asleep
like-
to watching it. I actually couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Ryan Reynolds is in it.
I do love Ryan
doesn't
Reynolds.
help.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
Ryan Reynolds couldn't even save that movie. I don't think it's Ryan
It's
Reynolds.
like
It's not his
Daredevil
fault.
is better than that movie.
But you know what? I don't think it was Ryan.
That's debatable.
It is.
I don't think it was Ryan Reynolds' fault.
Oh no,
I think
commercialism
it's
had it.
just-
I mean,
No, it was just a bad movie.
no,
Yeah,
Hot
'cause
Wheels.
he was
Hot
like
Wheels have part of the
Ryan
money
Reynolds.
in
He
it.
was who he is. It
Mark Strong.
needs a revamp
Solid Sinestro.
more than anything. So I think if they come back and they work their asses off on it and make it a super badass movie, I think it'll especially help DC a lot and kind of get some credibility back a little bit.
Yeah. I think they're making it later too
Yeah.
because they want people to forget about
It was only out in 2011.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why they're we're going to put this out in 2019.
And David Goyer just...
when everyone is okay, it's
David
been
Goyer
almost
just
a decade.
ripped the first one. He was like, it's a piece of shit. He ripped into it. So
What was the time difference between the last Fantastic Four with Jessica
2000
Alba
I'm sorry.
and the new
2006 to 2014 or 15?
I think the sequel
Really?
was in 2007.
It might have been. 2006,
Okay.
2007 to 2016.
16?
15?
No, 15. Yeah,
15.
Okay.
it was the
So
summer.
9
15.
years. So 11 to 2020 is 9 years.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm just.
And with Spider-Man,
I think
it
it's
was
awesome.
7
It
years.
needs the revamp.
Awesome.
Last
Before we
Amazing
get...
Spider-Man 2 was 2012.
No, I'm saying from regular Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire
Oh, yeah.
to Garfield. That was the shortest length of time. Of
When was
reboot.
Garfield Spider-Man? That might be interesting. Give me my lasagna.
Andrew Garfield, you jerk.
Before we
I
get
hate
to Devin,
Mondays.
quick shout out to Terror the Punisher.
Okay. What's up, Terror the Punisher?
Terror the Punisher, what's going on?
Terror the Punisher.
He is in the chat. If you're listening on...
Could be a she.
He or she, yeah, I guess.
Could be
But
Tara the Punisher.
if you're listening on one of our many podcasts...
Oh, Terror.
Yeah.
What
She
did you
said
think
Terror.
I
You
said?
said
Terra.
Terra. You
I
said
heard
Terra.
I
I
heard
said
Terror.
terror.
I heard Terror.
There was
I
no
heard Terra.
R.
I heard Terror with
His New York accent
Terror.
You
kicks
said
in real
Terra
hard.
with an A.
Thank you, Devin, for backing me up.
I mean, I'm not the best.
That's why I suggested she, because I thought you said Tara.
I thought you said Sarah.
No, terror.
I thought you were going with
The Punisher.
okay,
Hi,
kinda-
Terror the Punisher.
My stepmom's name is Tara, so Tara the Punisher would be a pretty funny nickname for her.
If we are on multiple podcasts, so if you're listening, we have a live chat going on, and he says he's a guy. If we have a live chat going on YouTube, which is why we're shouting these people out, just to clarify.
If you want a shout out, leave a comment in the podcast. We will do it.
We'll
next
shout
week.
you out next week. Yeah, Devin, awesome or lame Green Lantern Corps.
Oh, it's still gonna be awesome. I mean, nothing can possibly be worse than the last one. But
Well,
then again,
people-
Fantastic Four.
I was gonna say.
But I mean, surely it can't go wrong.
There are
Surely.
very few movies that are worse than the Green Lantern.
Yeah, but
movies.
DC
And
really,
it's
really.
Fantastic Four and Elektra and the Hulk.
Weren't those all under
And that's
Fox?
it.
No, the Hulk was under Universal.
And
Okay.
Punisher Warzone. That was also a terrible.
I
terrible
actually
one.
didn't mind
And
Punisher
Ghost
Warzone.
Rider, which was also bad.
Ghost Rider 2.
There's no way the Ghost Rider 2
We
is
have to
worse
watch it.
than Ghost Rider 1.
Yes.
There's
It's
no
way worse.
There's no way.
Idris Elba's in the second one.
Yeah, I know. There's no way that the second
We
one's
still
worse.
have to
Second
watch
one's
it. You
worse.
haven't
You
watched
said
it.
the first one, nothing happens. He turns into Ghost Rider and people run away. The entire movie, he doesn't fight anyone. He just gets on the motorcycle And then he turns back into Johnny Blaze. Nothing happens in the movie.
To
The
be
movie
honest,
is
it's
fucking
the most
terrible.
realistic thing that you could probably see in a movie. You saw a man lit up in flames that was a burning skeleton and told you, I will eat your soul. What is your reaction? Gonna pull a gun on him?
Probably run away. But still.
Well, the villains were kind of
bad movie.
the villains were kind of unique. The elemental
killed the
villain.
guy by going like this with his chain.
It was hot.
And that was it. He just spun his chain
He
around.
made a vortex, and the guy was made out
a
of
fire vortex with his chain.
He was made out of water or something.
See, you didn't even watch the second one. We have to watch
I didn't. And I kind of wanted to because I was like, there's no way it could have been worse than the first one. Because the first one was
What are you doing
bad.
tonight?
But we should watch it. But there's a reason why they didn't make a third one. Because the second one was way worse.
At
At least the first one had Eva Mendes in it.
Yeah, I mean, she's hot, but...
Steve, you're going to love this one. Come on, we got to watch
I don't even remember it, but I know it's worse.
There's no way it can possibly be worse. I think the only movie that was worse than Ghost Rider, superhero movie, was Fantastic Four, the new one.
That was
And
so
that
bad.
movie was just like
Unwatchable.
bottom.
What about Howard the Duck?
That's pretty
terrible.
fantastic.
Fantastic Four.
Say that
Was
again.
also-
Say that again.
Was
He's
al-
just the
was-
big rock
was
with no
worse.
pants.
Yeah.
Fucking.
And
I
no
don't know.
dick.
Whatever this is, it's pretty fantastic. Say that again.
I remember.
I was like,
I was in the theater.
Boo!
Yeah, you were like, you just.
He did
You
scream
just
boo.
said, no! Boo! Get out of here!
That movie-
Where's the credits?
That movie was roller coasters that went nowhere. It was all left hill, and when you got to the top, you were just back in the station. Nothing happened.
So how do we get up here?
And then
how are we done?
And they're like, shit, we need a sky beam and a big swirly thing where cars get sucked up into it.
I remember when
I defended it. The trailers were cool.
Well, I remember when we went to it, and when we were going to it, and I was like, "There's no way this deserves like a 3 on
It had
Rotten
an 8,
Tomatoes,
an 8,
or whatever,
an 8.
yeah,
They
whatever,
gave it a 3.
whatever it had, an 8
An 8.
on Rotten Tomatoes.
No,
I'm
it
like,
deserves a
I'm like,
3.
there's no way this thing is that
And
bad.
Metacritic, I think, was a 3.
So we went there, we go to the movie, and we're watching it, and my feelings throughout the entire movie is, this isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. This isn't that bad. It was that bad. Like that, it was like
Like,
throughout the
then you
whole
realize,
movie.
like, nothing else
I was
was
like,
happening.
oh, okay, all right. I'm like waiting for something to happen. I'm like, good build up.
They literally
And then it ended, and I was like, that was fucking awful.
They literally flash forwarded a year.
Yeah.
And, but not even like a
cool-
newspaper or anything. It was just like 1 year later.
I remember this whole scene.
SpongeBob,
where-
like-
I remember this whole scene of like the Hulk like dropping out of an airplane.
It was
Not
the
Hulk,
thing.
The
sorry.
thing.
Whatever.
The thing. Anyway,
Same
dropping
thing.
out of the airplane, like flipping tanks around, like
Wasn't in the movie.
wasn't in the movie. Why did they put that
Yeah,
in the
that's
movie?
right. That wasn't in the movie.
It was in the trailers.
Because they were like, hey, this is real cool.
And it's like,
Cut
I'm
it.
sorry, this is not what we wanted.
This movie's way too cool. You need to cut it.
You can't give people heart attacks here. We gotta get rid of it.
But
That
John,
movie
I did
was
like Johnny
bad.
Storm. I like Michael B. Jordan in it. I like all of the actors except Kate Mara.
He was.
Oh, Kate Mara is dead.
And her
behind the eyes.
really obvious reshoot wig.
Listen, I noticed that. No one else noticed that. I noticed that. I'm like, maybe it's a girl thing.
It's a girl thing.
But
She
I
was
was
like-
I was like, her hair. I'm like, she has a horrible front lace wig on like 16 shots of this movie. And he's like, oh my god, he went back. And I guess you had seen it again. You're like Plex, not you didn't pay for it. And
Fuck no.
he's like, oh my god. He's like, her wig's horrible.
Yeah,
Her hair
I
goes-
noticed it.
During the movie, her hair goes from here to here
No.
to here to here to
No,
here
no,
to
no,
here.
no.
It's-
The length isn't even the issue. That's stupid and whatever. It's this. You can see it's a shitty, cheap front lace
They
for
must've-
Hollywood.
they must've
like
got-
$100 front lace wig, and they're like, it's fine.
They must
That'd
have.
be good.
They must have got that wig at the same Party City. They got Darth Vader's costume in Rogue
Oh
One.
my god, it's the shittiest one.
Okay. Anyway, getting back to Green Lantern.
Choke on your aspirations.
Dad joke. Video.
Get it? I was choking you.
I still go by this theory. Once Vader,
Slice to meet you.
I'm just saying. Once literally, Anakin becomes Vader, and he knew he was a father.
He started dad joking it.
Yeah, so dad joking just out of like, just out of force. Yeah.
He's on the lava planet. He comes out. He's like, "How's the weather? Hot enough for you?" And fucking Krennic's like, "Is that a joke?"
I call that
The
a
choke. And he's just like, I haven't laughed in years.
Looks like it's lights out for you.
Jump.
Oh, anyway. Okay, back to Green Lantern. I also think it's awesome.
And we're back.
Yeah, sure. I think it's awesome. Whatever. I'm on board. I'm on board.
I like the two. I took like the 2 lantern.
We have one mailbag. I didn't even make a mailbag slot.
It's fine.
And we're over.
We're over an hour?
Yes, we're at an hour and 12 minutes.
Time flies when you talk more than everybody else on the panel.
Yeah, it does.
We have one mailbag question. It was from Terror the Punisher.
Man, there's another R in there.
I have to scroll back up.
Good job.
Oh boy.
What video game do you hope...
Hold on. Sorry. Terror just quoted my favorite line from Star Wars. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
Did you know...
That's the whole reason why he wasn't on the beach.
He wasn't on the beach scene in Scarif because he doesn't like sand.
Yes.
You're my new favorite commenter. Terror the Punisher. Name's a little hard to say, but other than that, pretty alright in my book.
So he said, what video games do you hope to be on Nintendo Switch?
Pokemon Snap.
That's just because you love Pokemon Snap.
Duh. Why would I want a video game that I didn't love on the Switch? It's like, what do you want for dinner? Pizza. You just love pizza. Yeah, no shit. That's why I want it.
Okay, Katie.
I'm boring. It probably already is on there. I don't even know. I like Mario Party. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, that's eventually going to happen.
I don't care what anyone says. I think that game is so fun. I will play
Mario
that for
Party
hours.
will end relationships.
Not anymore.
I love-
Did you just steal my star? I would rather you cheat on me.
Scott, have you played the last 5 Mario Parties?
No, I didn't.
They're all teamwork now.
Oh, boo!
Yeah.
That's like the new Pokemon, where you're fucking...
He's so nice!
Your fucking rival is nice.
He's like, oh,
gee golly, you're
job,
such a
bud."
good trainer.
That's stupid.
And he's not even me. And he picks the
Have you
type...
not played Diamond and Pearl?
No.
Yeah, it's the same thing there, too.
And he picks the type that your starter is strong against. So I picked fire, and he picked grass.
Oh, really? Wait,
So,
what?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
So I was like, go, Litton. And he's like, go, Rowlet. And I was like, Ember.
kick
And his
the
thing just
shit out of
dead.
him? Yeah.
I miss Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Maybe
I miss
you're the
dicks.
rival.
What?
Wait,
hey,
Scott,
Grant.
maybe you're the rival.
Oh, shit.
You're the dick.
Oh, bum,
Yeah, and you
I'm
remember the beginning.
I'm the dick. I like that way better. I'm going to go with that.
Well, you did it to the guy at work, so I mean.
He's like, look at this little asshole. Look at how he's treating this. Makes so much sense.
It's like, why are you so nice, you fucking shitbag? And you're like, I'm Gary.
I'm Gary.
I'm Gary!
I'm the one who smells you later.
Dicks.
I'm Dick's Oak!
Tevin, what game do you want to see on Nintendo Switch?
Happy to say that, but it actually just got announced. It's called No More Heroes 3. Obviously, there was 2. So,
They just start with the third one.
I'm looking at my game collection right now to try and figure out what game I want to see on the Nintendo Switch because I can't think of one.
Beautiful Joe or
Not
Wonderful
Beautiful
103.
Didn't care about Wonderful.
New
101.
Metroid? Did they come out with New Metroid?
They haven't mentioned that.
Yeah, you know what? I mean,
One Prime like one.
I'm not gonna buy any third-party games on the Switch. I'm gonna buy them on the Xbox or on the PS4. I'm gonna buy Nintendo-only games on the Switch. So obviously, I want Nintendo games on the Switch. So yeah, like Smash Brothers, which is gonna happen. Mario Kart, which is gonna happen.
It's actually gonna be a Smash
Mario
Bros.
You know what I want? I know what I want.
Oh,
I
tell me
want.
what you really, really want.
Spice World.
I want a
HD
third.
collection.
I want a third-person. Fucking
Splatoon.
open world. Maybe not open world, but third-person action adventure, real Pokemon game on the Switch. That's what I want.
So you want Pokemon?
Take Zelda, like the Zelda graphics, and make it Pokemon.
That's gonna
How
be
it's
pretty.
more
That's
open.
gonna be a
Yeah.
lot of things.
No,
but
I could. No,
Why
no,
can't
no,
you
no,
do
no.
it?
You could.
There's
No, you
like
can.
Why can you not do it?
1,000 Pokemon.
Take-
It'll be like Final Fantasy.
Because if he's
Fuck
going
it.
through
Remake
grass,
Pokemon Red. Do that. That's what I want.
do that.
Yeah. Do that.
Hey, Nintendo.
do
Do that. Although
You know
I've
what?
always kind of
needs
craved
to be
it.
your-
No, I
catchphrase.
remember there was actually like old like PS3 commercials like, "Hey PlayStation, can you do this? Do this? We already did it."
Hey,
I
and
remember.
Nintendo's probably still backing off PS3
You've had
hardware.
Pokemon Red since 1996 or
I had
97. Whatever. Red,
Red,
blue.
blue.
Red, blue. Whatever.
Blastoise, motherfucker.
And they
always.
still haven't made that into a third-person action game?
Listen,
Why?
Maybe Pokemon Stadium.
I have the
Pokemon
3DS,
Stadium.
like the XL one, and I have Ocarina of Time, and they can do that. Like I can totally see them doing it because the graphics are good. It loads quick. I can see them doing it, and if you have
I don't even want it on the DS. I want it on the console.
But
like,
even on same thing.
720p graphics.
I'm saying take that screen, put it up. But I'm saying you
2009's
can
finest.
do it. Yeah, the 720. But I'm just saying you can do that because if there's grass areas, there are certain areas that Pokemon will happen, and you go into it, and the same thing. And then it'll happen. I know everyone gets this.
Preschooler Todd wants to battle. Why aren't you in school? It's a Monday. You just leave school and you're just fighting people. What's wrong with you?
They have to give you money.
Yeah, and then you beat the shit out of him and steal his lunch money.
Yeah,
I am the bully.
Yeah.
You are the asshole in that game.
You are. There you go.
This just changed.
You figured it out.
This just changed my whole perspective. Although I don't like Pokemon. I like it, but I don't like. They replaced the gyms.
The words. Oh, well, that's why.
Trials.
Yeah,
Trials.
actually, a lot of people enjoy that because one, it keeps you on your toes, and there's technically boss fights now.
Yeah, I liked it because the totems. The totems.
don't know.
Are, yeah,
I
beat
really
it
like
in, like
the-
3
I really-
days.
I know people like gym badges and everything, but
No, I don't even mind
No,
the
you get the
badges.
crystals.
I don't mind the badges. I liked the elaborate setups that some of those gyms had in Pokemon X and Y.
Well, you
like the
still have
roller
that.
Some of the
skating.
totems. How far are you in the game? Because some of the totems have it.
I just beat the fish.
Oh my, that's the first totem.
Oh my god! Stow your sass, woman! I got other games to play. I'm playing
finished it
Bioshock.
in like 3 days.
So
I have.
Tara the
No
Punisher
life.
gave another one of your favorite quotes.
What is it?
Also, I killed them.
All of
I
them.
killed all of them.
Not the men, the women, and the children too.
I
I slaughtered them like animals. It's Sandpea. It's scene. I love Obi-Wan.
Remember, be sad, but don't cry sad.
And then George Lucas is like, all right, cut. All right, you see what you did there? Too much acting. You gotta go in there. Just less acting. You ever see a cardboard box? That. I slaughtered them. Not just the men, the women and the children too. He's like, less. I slaughtered them like animals. And perfect. We'll edit it in post. Keep it moving.
I don't know. I think that Hayden Christensen's just a terrible actor.
He's not that bad.
He's
He's
not that
bad.
bad.
He's not that bad. You ever see Jumper?
No.
Wait, how about this?
Solid movie.
This proves that it's his fault because Natalie Portman is a great actress.
Yeah, and she's
shit.
She was T-Rash in that
that's
movie.
true.
She's
But
shit.
what's his
He
face
made him do
isn't that bad.
takes over and over and over.
Ewan McGregor had a
Ewan
stifle.
McGregor.
He had a stifle a laugh
I like him.
when he was like he killed younglings, and when he goes like this, that he
so
looks
good.
like he's sad. He's laughing, and they just left it in.
I love him though. I don't care.
And those backgrounds in Attack of the Clones, like those all CG, like
Yeah.
the
They're
library,
horrible.
they do not hold.
I know.
Even
They don't fit in.
They like updated them, and they still look like shit. Like
I prefer the
And these
the
de-special.
refinished or
I
whatever it
prefer,
was.
I prefer the despecialized
God,
edition of the
yeah.
original trilogy over any other version. Because 4 and 5.
One Han shot first.
Oh yeah, but 4 and 5 are fine with the specialized editions. But my lord, did he butt fuck Jedi? Like he bent that shit over a downed tree on the Forest Moon of Endor, and he went to town on that movie. The fucking in Jabba's palace. The little singing dude,
the girl, yeah, the
and
chick
then
with
he
the
opens
lips.
his mouth, whoa,
Spit.
whoa, and he's a little spit, and then they replace the guy with Darth Vader with Hayden Christensen, and then they have Naboo at the end cheering, like,
Yeah.
and it's just like that.
They added in Jar Jar.
Yeah, it's like what? I thought he should have been
Also,
way dead.
no. They put in the no in there.
Oh, what?
When he threw Palpatine.
Oh, when he throws Palpatine over.
Wait, they put in the no?
Yeah, he didn't say
From
anything.
episode 3?
Well, first he's looking at Palpatine. No. It went like this. Vader's looking at Luke getting electric shock, so he's like, no. And then grabs Palpatine.
No!
Literally, that's how it went.
Because he said nothing in the original cut.
Yeah, which, endorse feelings of, actually thinking emotions, what's Vader gonna do? Making a choice. Subtlety.
What else would he say? Yeah, putting the no there is probably the only
Fuck
thing.
you!
Yeah, probably the only thing you could say. I was just like, get away from him, you bitch! And just totally
that's
steal
aliens.
Hey, Palpatine, remember how I said I'd kill you last? That's right, Vader, you did!
I lied!
Actually, it's kind of the truth since I'm dead now.
I just wanted to pick him up since he's a dad joke master. He's like, see you next fall! And he just throws him into the reactor.
Although I think
No, really, we have a
hysterical
reboot coming
falling
up.
every time. I don't know why I think it's into like that like abyss.
Did
I
you?
think
Oh
it's
yeah.
funny.
The best video I've seen on the internet in a very long time is the lightsaber fight with Anakin, Dooku, and Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith.
Oh,
But every time their lightsabers clash, they
do it.
Yeah, they edit in Palpatine going, do it.
Do it.
It's fucking.
Did you also see the one with it's the ending fight with Anakin and Obi-Wan?
No.
But it's every time they clash, it's Obi-Wan saying, "Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there."
People have way too much time on their hands.
I adore them.
There's like a 10-year-long video on YouTube of the Ants movie, but every time they say Ants, they play the Bee movie in its entirety.
Yeah.
And it's like 10 hours or 10 years long or some shit like that.
Years?
Or
How'd
something.
they upload that?
I don't know.
Apparently, but well, with YouTube's new algorithm, they allow that. It was
All right,
actually
guys.
110 hours.
I think that's it.
Yeah, we
We're
got
running out
hour
of
and a half.
time.
We
We're
went.
getting off the rails.
Once you start talking
As
about being an
always.
ant movie, that's when you know.
You can follow us on Twitter at Cool Nerd Show. Our battery's also dying. You can follow me on Twitter at Tresnator. You can follow Scott at
As Burnett 729.
Katie. Are you on Twitter?
Not.
Katie's not on Twitter. You can follow Devin on Twitter at Burke Devin.
Because somebody took Devin Burke, and apparently that's a fictional character.
Really?
Yeah,
Betty's a badass.
it's a woman.
And if you haven't already, please like, favorite, subscribe. We are live every Friday on YouTube.
The quickness.
Check us out.
Oh, it's a woman.
Oh, it's a woman.
We will be
The
back next
16-year-old.
week. Thank you
Yeah,
for
that.
joining us. Thank you for listening if you were listening. See you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Here's our intro because it's also our outro.
Bye.